What's up, everybody? Good morning. How are you? Good afternoon. Good evening. What's going on? Sorry for the hiccup, but we're here. We are here, and we're ready to go. That last time didn't work out so well. You heard me talking to myself, and then I came on. It was a black screen. Let me know, by the way, if you see a decrease in quality in the stream today from yesterday and every other day, because I did change some things, and I guess that's why the camera wasn't on, or maybe I just left it open too long and then the camera shut off. But we're here now. I lost most of you. Oh, well. Apparently, you guys don't like it when you come and expect a show at 9:30. It starts at 9:45, and then there's a black screen for you. Irrational people with too high expectations. What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday. What's happening? I think the Algorand Foundation announced that the opening of voting outside of XGov, just a traditional governance, is open. So if you are an algo governor, it behooves you to vote. We'll look at what those measures are and see what's going on a little bit over there. And then, we'll just check out the news. What happened? I saw, the past couple of days, I've looked at the article. I think it was on CoinDesk talking about this new mysterious whale that had been accumulating over the past couple of weeks at like 36, 37, 38. And they were now the number 73 largest holder of Bitcoin. Turns out it was just BitMEX moving some Bitcoin. Michael Saylor bought a bunch of Bitcoin today, or announced the purchase of a bunch of Bitcoin today at the average price at 36.8 or something like that. So, folks, if Michael Saylor has the balls with BlackRock behind him to make those purchases, what's your excuse? What's your excuse? Poverty? Probably, to some of you. Others, you're waiting for a dip that may never come. And there we go. There's the cope. Capits, what's up? There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you for sticking. The few of you that stuck around, there was more people here when I was a black screen, but it seems like now that it's a full picture, I'm losing you. I lost you. Nobody wants to see this. You can't really tell on screen, but the Christmas beard is coming, folks. I've started it. I shaved my neck to make it look clean and less homeless. But I'm going to do the Christmas beard. I'm going to get a haircut too. It's going to be an incredible thing that happens. I know you guys care. Facial hair is part of the show. Hawaiian shirts and facial hair, folks. What other substance do you need? All right. Let's say what's up to the chat. There they are, back at it in full Technicolor. There we go. What's up? Good morning, Seth. Oh, I have been doing a lot of, good morning, Fred. I've been doing a lot of Axe shopping, by the way. I've been doing a lot of Axe browsing, Seth, Lord Beluga. So don't think that I've ditched the Axe. I still believe in the spirit of the Axe, and I will not let it die. I have a couple that I'm eyeing. I think it's going to be a little bit, I don't know. I'm debating whether I don't know that I like the Damascus kind of, Ren Fair looking type of axe. I think I'm more of something that's fully functioning. And if there's a war in the streets, I have a nice solid hatchet that I can take and be a real Viking. The axe is inside of you. Yes, buddy. Santa beard. It will be, unfortunately, Santa-esque. But you know what, folks? At this point, I think I saw Ibu saying that the Algorand community needs to drop the ego in order for the Algorand community to grow. Well, I've got to stop worrying about being older because I am. That's true. It's true, guys. Who knows? My wife has been nicer to me lately, so she must be doing something weird. All right, folks, let's go on and let's move on. Hey, so the axe is inside you for sure. The axe is inside of you. I saw somebody say up, they meant to say Oh, never mind. I don't remember the exact thing, so it's not worth it. All right, folks. So yeah, like I said, BitMEX was that mysterious whale, unfortunately. MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor is the very, very non-mysterious whale. Super giga whale. Very, very open about it. And yeah, the Kyber swap hacker said, "You give me the company, bitch. You give me the company. I'll make some people whole. I'll make other people's hurt, and we will make Kyber the top guy again." I wonder how that's going to shake out. It's crazy. Elon Musk said, "Go fuck yourself" to Bob Iger from Disney. You don't want to advertise. You try to blackmail me into your narrative. Go fuck yourself, Bob. Then a bunch of people on Twitter start canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions, Paramount Plus subscriptions, or they're not doing that, and people are trying to get people to do that. Rough month to cancel the Disney Plus subscription with all the Christmassy things that may be on there with people with kids. But hell, I'd like to cancel some of my subscriptions, and it has nothing to do with Elon Musk. All right. But at the same time, it's, I can't lie, folks. It's kind of nice to hear Elon Musk say, "Go fuck yourself." You want me to bend to your narrative? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to bend to your narrative. And I don't need your money. That's the best part about it. With his little nose, his nose looks a little, he's his whole thing. And he's just like basically saying, "You think I need your money?" But I bet you he does. I'm sure he has some investors in Twitter that are a little like, "Oh, yeah, I love that. Don't go fuck it. Oh, good call. Elon, thank you." Really, really happy with your decision. All right, folks, let's move on. What am I doing? I'm doing a very weird accent. All right, so let's share the screen. Let's go to CNBC. Let's see what the news is. I have not checked anything. I know that Bitcoin is in a range that it's been sub 38, or last I looked it was. And Algo, I think, pumped up over 14 cents briefly, probably. But we'll see what's going on. That India news, we're going to read about it. Today will be a somewhat Algorand friendly day. So let's make that happen, all right? All right, let's go back here. Let's make sure it's all good. And again, if there is any lack of quality or a drop off of quality, lack of quality, obviously. But if there is a drop off of quality, I'd like to know in the comments. If it's exactly the same, I'd also like to know that because yeah, wow, the Dow is having a good day while everything else actually pushes down. So what do we got? That's news. There's some news about that. But the Dow's up 254 points, up nearly 0.75%. The S&P is down 7 points, basically sideways. And the NASDAQ actually is pushing down a bit, down 95 points and 0.2%. Look at me. Dow jumps nearly 300 points to new 2023 high as it wraps up a big November rally. Oh, yeah, because today is the first, your Advent calendars, all of you Christmas celebrating folks get to open up a little chocolate today. Everybody else, you have other fun things coming. All right, so ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino addresses Musk. Okay, let's see what she says. He's got this poor woman having to clean up after him. There she is. What she called a wide-ranging and candid interview. We're a platform that allows people to make their own decisions. In recent weeks, Musk's posts on X have prompted major companies to suspend advertising on the platform. Musk on Wednesday told advertisers to go fuck yourself. I mean, he's certainly appealing to his base. If somebody's going to try to blackmail him, okay, blah, blah, blah. No, thank you. Not doing it. We're a platform that allows people to make their own decisions. And here's my perspective when it comes to advertising. X is standing at a unique and amazing intersection of free speech and Main Street. And the X community is powerful and is here to welcome you. To our partners who believe in our meaningful work, thank you. I have jumble mouth today. That's not going to be good. Jumble mouth? No, mush mouth. Disney, Apple, IBM, Comcast, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Paramount Global, and Lionsgate Entertainment pulled ads from X earlier in November after Musk said he agreed with a social media post accusing Jewish communities of pushing hatred against whites. His comments drew condemnation from the White House, which blasted Musk for promoting anti-Semitic and racist hate. During the interview, Musk called out Disney CEO Bob Iger, who also spoke at DealBook and said, "Hi, Bob." And then Yaccarino was hired as CEO in May. Musk apologized for his inflammatory comments on X during the interview and told Sorkin that a particular post where agreed with an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory was one of the most foolish, if not the most foolish thing I've ever done on the platform. I'm sorry for that tweet or post. All right. There you go. We're fully caught up on that drama. Pending home sales dropped to a record low, even worse than during the financial crisis. Let's read about it. Pending home sales in October dropped to the lowest level since the National Association of Realtors began tracking them in 2020 or in 2001. 2001. That's not how you say that. 2001. Mortgage rates in October rose sharply, with the average on the 30-year fixed loan briefly soaring over 8%. Rates have since pulled back, but are still above 7%, and supply is still tight. So there you go. Pending home sales, a measure of signed contracts on existing homes, dropped 1.5% in October from September. Well, it's because nobody wants to buy a home with these interest rates. So there you go. Fed's favorite gauge shows inflation rose 0.2% in October and 3.5% from a year ago, as expected. So inflation was as expected. So it is cooling down, I guess, or cooling sideways, but it's still up 3.5% from a year ago. And if you remember, a year ago, we were worried about inflation. So inflation is continuing to increase. Oil kingpin Saudi Arabia extends its production cut into first quarter as OPEC holds policy. So they're continuing to try to get the price of oil up. That's how I read that. I don't care. All right. Eurozone inflation sinks to 2.5%. There's a lot of inflation talk, a lot of interesting stuff. More interesting stuff than usual on CNBC. Nvidia has been pushing down. They had that good report, and it's been down only since. Because I think it breached $500, if I remember correctly. Don't we just I think some of us, certainly some of us in the crypto community, and most of us probably, just like to see people stand up for stand up for themselves, I guess. Even whether you think it's right or not, maybe you feel this way. Whether I think something is right or not, just as long as it's not evil, I appreciate somebody just standing up for themselves, especially when it goes against potentially their financial interests. Obviously, I feel that way because I think I have done that as well. I aspire to be able to do that, but Elon Musk is in a better position to do that than I. Certainly, with more people watching and giving a shit. So let's be real. Also, okay. Let's look real quick at Bloomberg. I still have not subscribed, but I will. U.S. economy slowed recently with inflation, labor cooling. Mortgage rates in U.S. declined to 7.25%, falling for the fifth week. Let's get those down, folks. I had a buddy who bought a house right at the right time. Oh, buddy, good job, man. He got his house right at the right time. The United Arab Emirates to start a $30 billion climate fund with BlackRock. So anybody that thinks that BlackRock has pivoted away from their climate initiatives. That's not true. It worries me, to be honest, about BlackRock and their climate initiatives and their new bull stance on Bitcoin and some of the fine print on their ETF. It worries me. A proof of stake fork of Bitcoin. I know there's some delusional Bitcoin Satoshi vision people out there. It's wild. They think that the plan is, this is what these people think. The plan is that BlackRock and Coinbase knows that Craig Wright is actually Satoshi, and the big plan is that they're going to get this Bitcoin ETF, and then they're going to move to BSV. No, they will move to their. If you're watching anybody that likes BSV, your thing is going to zero, most likely, and they'll move in a nefarious future to their proof of stake Bitcoin garbage that they create with the United States of America, with the Pentagon or whoever. We'll see how that goes, but it's the chances of that happening are higher than zero. Let's be honest. Okay, Citadel and its peers are piling into the same trades. Regulators are taking notice. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Regulators warn the firms could destabilize treasury markets. Go after these dudes. Cocksuckers. All right. Bill Ackman bets Fed will cut interest rates. We read about that yesterday. Henry Kissinger died. He definitely has a checkered past in many eyes. But he shall rest in peace, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe he doesn't rest in peace. Depends on what you believe. But he's certainly going to rest. And it's not up to me. All right. So China Investment Bank bans displays of wealth. Okay. Elon Musk slings expletives at advertisers. We read all about that. We came out in support of that on the ReCoop today. All right, enough. CoinDesk. Let's get to crypto. Okay, we see a sneak peek at the prices. The prices are, I guess, a little red, but we'll see. It looks sideways. Brazil to impose a 15% tax on crypto earnings held on offshore exchanges. Okay. What? Let's read about Polygon's secret deal. You guys can see this shit, right? Yeah. Polygon's secret deal, sending DraftKings millions to run failed validator. Okay, this is interesting. Blockchain data shows the crypto project quietly gave DraftKings preferential treatment while telling the public it was an equal member of the validator community. Sports betting company DraftKings publicly agreed in early 2022 to be a network validator that helped run the Polygon blockchain. On-chain data shows Polygon gave DraftKings millions of Matic to help its validator turn a massive profit with little precedent. Even though it was being paid, DraftKings failed to maintain its validator's performance and was kicked off the network last month. In early 2022, Polygon Labs announced an important adoption milestone for its tech infrastructure. DraftKings would begin running one of its network validators, marking the first time a major publicly traded firm has taken an active role in blockchain governance. What Polygon neglected to disclose at the time, it was paying the sports betting company millions of valuable Matic tokens to do it. 20 months later, Polygon has sunk those millions into a validator that has gone kaput. That's funny. I wonder how much they paid Starbucks. CoinDesk reviewed dozens of on-chain records. Okay, you guys can read that if you want, but we get the gist, don't we? They paid a lot of money for all those splashy partnerships. I'm sure that is also similar to pretty much everybody. HBAR, for example, I know some of you like Hedera Hashgraph. All of those 29, 30 giant corporations, Boeing and IBM and whatever else, I'm sure they got a tremendous amount of HBAR to play. MicroStrategy bought $600 million worth of BTC in November, increasing its holdings by 10%. Jesus. We need these Bitcoin spot ETFs to come and make it harder for MicroStrategy. I mean, I get it and it's great, but like, what are we talking about here? Is it really great that dude, one of the biggest losers of the internet bubble, to be holding this insane amount of Bitcoin? Is that really a bullish thing? Do you guys really love that? I mean, put it in the comments. If I would love to know why you think that this is bullish other than price go up, which by the way, doesn't it usually happen to where he announces this and the price goes down, which is a weird thing. Okay, the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin boosted its holdings in November by buying some 16,130 BTC worth around 608 million at current prices. The Michael Saylor founded software developer bought the Bitcoin for around 593 million in cash at an average price of about 36,785. It now holds nearly 175,000 BTC at an average of about 30,000 per coin. I'm doing better than you, Michael. I'm doing better than Michael. All right. The November purchase marks an acceleration in the firm's Bitcoin buying activities. As of end October, MicroStrategy held 158,400 BTC, having acquired all that. Let's keep on. MicroStrategy also entered into an agreement with Cohen and Company, Canaccord, Genuity, and BTIG to offer up to 700 million worth of Class A common stock, which I suppose dropped the price of their stock. Oh, talking is not great today. I'm not talking really well. All right. I wish this would go away. Thank you. Somebody rugged on Munger coin. All right. That's enough. Get off my screen. And JP Morgan, BlackRock, MicroStrategy is just like, why do we come here in the first place, folks? It does make me want to remind myself why I'm here in the first place. And if you want to play ball with these guys, you got to play real ball. So don't be buying the spot ETF. Don't be listening to the JP Morgan narrative only just to inform yourself. Like self-custody, cold storage, prayer. Just kidding. You don't have to pray. All right. DeFi and activity has revived in recent months as expectation of the approval of a U.S. listed spot Bitcoin exchange traded ETF improved sentiment in the crypto markets. JP Morgan said in a research report. The increase follows almost 2 years of downshifting, thus creating some optimism that the worst might be behind us in terms of the medium-term trajectory of DeFi NFT activity. While we do not doubt this recent revolt in DeFi NFT activity is a positive sign, we believe it's too early to get excited about it, which either means they're being genuine. Sorry, I have really unhinged today, or they want more time. They need another dip. Do you guys think it? I think we're probably getting another dip. It's not going to be 15,000. I don't think that Capo's right about 12,000, even though he's still holding on. He's got to be a little nervous after dance, but we still have Tether and we still have Tron to be reckoned with. But I don't know, man. I don't know. While we do not doubt this recent revival law, additionally, Ether has underperformed other cryptocurrencies. Still, the rise of new chains and DeFi protocols such as Aptos, Sui, Pulse Chain, Tenet, Say, and Celestia in the past year is encouraging. The bank said, wow, they included Pulse Chain in that. All right. Kind of makes you take them a little less seriously, doesn't it? Or do you guys like Pulse Chain? Bunch of Pulse Chain heads in the comments. pulsars, hexagons. I guess they included it because they have, because I guess they did have a good amount of TVL. But that's another guy that is on the run and proving to be hard for the government to lock down. All right, or to serve papers to, for sure. Okay, let's look at prices. All right, prices. Terra Classic is down. All right, so we got Bitcoin in the green. It's still up over 1% in the last 7 days. It's up, it's sideways in the last 24 hours, and it's slightly up, I suppose, in the last hour, 37.7. Ethereum is down 1% in the last 7 days, but it is outperforming Bitcoin just a touch in the last 24 hours. BNB down 2.25 in the last 7 days and sideways over the last 24 hours. Got to expect this to come down, but we'll see. XRP is holding tight at 60 cents from yesterday. Solana is up 4% last 7 days, down slightly in the last 24 hours, but still up there near 60. My short is at $100 loss currently, so we aren't panicking. But I don't like throwing away $100. I'd rather not be wrong about that. Polygon Matic is at 77 cents. Polkadot is actually performing. What happened, Polkadot? Why are you performing? Outperforming the market. That's a rare find. Sorry, I just wanted to see. It is it's outperforming the top 50, it looks like. Up 6.5% in the last 7 days, up over 5% the last day, and up percent in the last hour. All right. I own some of that. Cosmos is up 6.5% the last 7 days. Not quite as good as Polkadot in the last 24 hours. Okay, Monero's cool. Caspa's all red. That's had a big pump. Thorchain is all the rage at number 30 now. Up 13%. Near cares. I don't really care. VeChain Injective is up 20% in the last 7 days. Okay, where are you? FTT is down in the last hour, but up a lot in the last 24 hours. Algorand at 13.5 cents. It's green. 3.33% in the last 7 days, 2% over the last 24 hours, and 0.5% over the last hour. I think it did pump, and then it obviously went down. But it's over $1 billion market cap, which is nice to see. Still outside of the top 50, which is not nice to see. And that's that. All right, cool. Let's go to Vestige real quick, because I know a lot of you like the ASAs. And then we'll check back in. All right, so the last 7 days up. Last day, 2%. So we're all good. Let's share this tab. Polka Gold is down 12%. So that rug is starting to calm down. I don't know you guys. So if you are not a rug, I apologize. I don't really mean to. Press.algo's got a token and it's up 120%. I don't really know what that is. I know what Press.algo is, but I don't know if that token is actually affiliated with them or what that situation is. DeFi token is, where I guess it usually is. Opal, over 10 cents still. Gora is basically exactly where it was yesterday, except for, I guess, down 24%, but it was sitting right underneath 25 cents yesterday as well. KubeCoin is up. Look at that. Look at that, climbing on up, moving on up, way over 13.13, almost at 1.4, sideways in the last hour, and up, outperforming other ASAs except for Vestige. Good for you, Vestige. Vestige, I think, won in the hackathon. The gentleman behind it with a game, he won the gaming track. Shout out to Kirby from Akita. By the way, did you guys know that Akita is one of the top meme coins in Algorand? It is a guy took it over and has built a lot of cool shit. He had a game that he built, and it doesn't seem like the judges actually played it. I think he was a little frustrated that they didn't actually play the game that he's worked very hard on. And if you're interested in supporting Kirby and the Akita community, there are still some of their NFTs available. I think there's about 350 left to shuffle. So you can go to the Akita website and shuffle a brand new shiny Omni Gem and get a cool dog, support the project, and be cool about it. And check out what he's built, because it's way cooler than you would expect from a meme coin, right? Same goes for KoopCoin. Way cooler than you would expect from a meme coin. It's not just hype. These people are building things. The KoopCoin people are building things. That's not me, folks, but the KoopCoin people are building things. And the Akita Inu certainly is not me, and they're building things too. So shout out to that dude. Go buy an NFT if you want. And there should probably be more Coop Akita collaboration. Do Kirby and D13 know each other? I don't know. All right. Enough of that. Okay. By the way, I don't know about Akita, but Coop can't rug. All right. That's one of the cooler things about Coop, is that it cannot rug. I like it. And by the way, Coop passed the Dharma Network. Peace, Dharma. Keep it up there. And look at that. That's like a hike. I like going on hikes. Nobody likes slides. I'm a grown ass man. I don't go on slides anymore, but I do go on hikes. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's go to X. Let's look at what what the Algorand Foundation is asking us to vote on. Baby shark. Sorry, guys. I'm a grown man. Okay, the Algo Impact Summit kicks off tomorrow. CoinDesk will stream part of day 2 for Asia and North America time zones, December 1st. So they've already done it. What happened? Anything happen? Anything happen? Brought to you by CoinDesk. It's their media partner. So they've really, the Algorand Foundation has been cultivating this relationship with CoinDesk. Maybe now that CoinDesk is owned by Peter Thiel and company, they can have a better relationship with them. The foundation says there will be a lot of content to share over the next few days. Okay, it was replayed for EST. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. Anybody? I did not watch this. I would watch this, but I did not watch this. I'm interested in what Algorand is doing in India. Maybe if we scroll, they'll announce some things. CV Labs, Algorand Ventures. I don't know what this is. What is CV Labs? Algo Barat will work with Mandeshi to develop a blockchain-based credit scorecard and identity system for Mandeshi Foundation's women entrepreneurs. Okay. The project, which aims to address the challenges created by a lack of formal credit histories and limited access to loans, is being rolled out in a phased approach with a select group of women entrepreneurs. So they're really working to elevate and to support women in India. Chetna Vishna established Mandeshi as the first rural bank for women in India. It gave them a safe space to save and gain access to credit. Today, there are 90,000 plus accounts with the Mandeshi Sahakari Bank, and 400,000 plus women have participated in their programs. All right. Cool. That's great. Look at that. Algorand is playing ball with with certain with certain groups, and it could very well be very successful. So we'll see what goes on there. Damn. Seems more and more likely that the narrative of the old regime going away in Algorand and there now being a new regime in probably going to placate certainly a Gary Gensler led SEC. So the plan seems to be, and I like to call it like I see it, folks. I could be wrong, but Gary comes out against Algorand, virtue signals that he's against them. And Algorand completely, you see Sean Ford go away, Kelly Callahan, you see the whole old guard, borderless capital steps back. You see the old guard fade into the background. There's a clean narrative that they have moved on. They are new people. This is moving forward, and they're working on all the right things for that narrative and for that group of regulators and political leaders. So that's a good thing, I would suppose, for the token. The what is this? Yurka, decarbonizing the future. Our mission is to provide a platform for everyone to offset their climate impact through innovative technology. Announces their partnership with the Mongolian government. Eureka and the Mongolian Ministry of Environment and Tourism entered into an agreement to help Mongolia achieve its climate change targets. So, Algorand and whatever this is, Eureka, I'm going to call it Eureka, helping Mongolia decarbonize. The primary goal is to establish a voluntary carbon market in Mongolia. This is crucial for the country's sustainable development and resilience to climate change. Eureka will work with the Mongolian government to build a blockchain-based national carbon registry. This partnership will also help scale their coal to solar project, which helps low-income families shift to solar energy. These families can then produce and sell carbon credits through their Eureka official marketplace. What else you got, Al? The Algorand Foundation is committed to fostering the growth of the Indian Web3 ecosystem. We're excited to kick off the Algo Impact Summit. This event is one of Asia's largest blockchain events of the year. Over the next 2 days, we will share exciting insights and updates that are being shared at the summit. Let's see what...
Hello, Ellie. Thank you for coming to the first Impact Summit, focused on applying blockchain's capabilities to tackle global challenges from financial exclusion to transparency failures that allow for human rights abuses and environmental destruction to remain unseen. This is a summit focused on some of the world's biggest challenges. And the reason that we're doing this is because we believe deeply, with deep conviction, that blockchain can drive real-world impact in some of the world's most troubled areas. There are 1.7 billion people on this planet who are in bank, most of whom are women. There are supply chain failures that allow for those human rights abuses, particularly among children in some parts of the world, to remain unseen. And we are talking about getting folks that have been locked out of the system simple and secure access to money and markets, which can create seismic economic ripples.
There you go, folks. This is, if you know anything about Stacey Warden, this is actually the work that she has been doing. I think in her career, it's been a focus of her career in the past. So she is bringing those talents to Algorand, and I think, focus in the past, I guess, at Milken and JP Morgan were these underserved areas of the world that did not have access to capital and to banking, essentially. So she's here to help Algorand deliver on that message. All right, where's the governance thing? Calling buildable participants in Algorand builders will be chatting with CV Labs about the upcoming CV Labs, helping global startups, corporates, and investors to leverage blockchain technology. Hear from Ryan Terabellini. All right, okay. There's the winners. There we go. Tame Quests, Algo Raiders. All right. Where is this? Seems like they just. Okay, so I must have missed it. I guess we can go to the Algorand Foundation. Sorry. I was going to look at the. Let's go to the Algorand Foundation website. I was going to look at governance. Oh, I should have clicked on governance. Let's go to governance. Oh my God. You got to update some of these featured projects. Algodex, Vendable, C3. What is Crypto Slam? Opulus is leaving. Dequency, are they still excited? Like, update it. All right. But where is... we're going to have to ditch this today. I can do this tomorrow. We have plenty of time. We'll do this tomorrow. We'll look at the governance proposals tomorrow. Fruit of the coup. Let's go. Okay, let's look at you guys real quick. Let's talk to you guys, see where your heads are at. Oh, Cooper Daniels, don't miss the Friendsgiving Voy Womp poker game tonight. Everybody go hang out with the Womp crew and the Voyagers, and play some poker. Okay, Santa Beard's coming. Hello, what's up, Samino? The axe is aside of you. Go fuck yourself. Wasabi Coop. My ego got taken during the bear market. Yep, my ego is, I think, at healthy stages. Oh, man. What's up, dem boys? Thanks for showing up, man. Cap hits can't really tell on quality, but I greatly... Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, guys. Here, let's do it real quick. Oh, wait. I am mirrored, right? Everything's fine. The mirror is good, right? Oh, this mirror universe. Great. Game back on. What's up? Let's not forget to hit the like button. Thank you, CJ. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get this going. Cyland tonight. Give us a shout out, Coop. Cyland. Well, Aubrey, what's going on? Cyland. I don't know what that means, but what's up, Cyland? There's your shout out. RIP to all the rural men. No bank or breakfast for you. No bank or breakfast for you. I do have a bit of insider knowledge that, and maybe it's just being me fed a narrative to help a cause, but it seems to me that about less than $10,000 from the Algorand Foundation will deliver you shoes, and essentially that relatively small amount of money was supposed to be going to a certain group of people anyways, and they were led by previous people to send all the money to Dirk, and now they're getting rugged and they're kind of strapped. So I don't know what is what, but it seems to me, and from what I'm hearing, that shoes could be delivered, and maybe they will be delivered coming soon, maybe. So we'll see. Enough of that. Don't miss the Friendsgiving Voy Womp. I already said it. No wonder Algo does not pump. Boring as fuck. We just want liquidity meme shizzle on Algo to make it pump. I know. So No Face was reading, what was rightfully pretty exciting stuff from India. But at the same time, it does feel like, okay, yeah, they don't need us, do they? No wonder. No wonder they spend so little time giving a shit about the community. Yeah, and I know you guys are gonna be like, no, they do care, bro. They care about us, man. Like, come on, man. Be positive. Don't complain. But I mean, come on, you saw what they're doing. They got big things coming. We got John Woods that cares about the community and is working for the community. So he's the CTO. It's not like he has a small job over there. So it's not so bad. They can do two things. But at the same time, yeah, whatever. Who cares? Fruit of the Goop. Let's go. Go to Womp Discord server to participate in the Friendsgiving poker game. 1 million in VIA, which is the Voy kind of testnet token. Reward split between the top 10 finishers. Even more prizes than I can mention here. Do not miss it. Dustin, he gave me the copy to read. Womp womp, baby, from Ice Age Trails. Coop, what gaming and AI coins are you in? I'm on the hunt. Shill me, baby. Let's get into it. We'll talk about that. I'll bring in some gaming talk coming soon. Pup grade phase 1 tomorrow. What? Ice Age Trail, Pyrenees Pack, pup grade phase 1. Okay, I got to read into that. I got some pups. Sup, Coop? Lovely to see the Bears wrong again. Mirrored to the wrong side, man. So is this better? Let's see. Because I think I turned the mirror off. Oh, unmirrored. Do I need to unmirror? Is this better? Let's see if I do that. No, see, this is, I don't know. I was definitely a bit late today. And then Mel, I was a bit late today. And then on top of that, I went live with a black screen. It was less fun than I think than we like. El Crypto, all I need is for them to pump my bags in a semi-legal way. El Crypto doesn't need you to be a moral hero. He doesn't care DWF if they're playing some games. Just pump it. Like pump it to 25 and then manipulate it in a new range. Would you pump it to a new range, Andre? Mel's waiting for Voy, was reading about it yesterday. So Mel is learning about Voy. Might try to interact with test version. You should. You could run a node and earn some Voy testnet tokens, Mel, and start stacking before it goes live. Euro USDC pool. Look at that. That's kind of fun. What is that on Folks Finance Impact? What is the APY algo, learner? Let us know. Do you want some exposure to the dollar and to the euro? Head over to Folks Finance. Learn more. Dustin, thank you for all you do. Well, I appreciate you, Dustin. Thanks for showing up, man. What's up, Cooper T? Oh, there he is. Prithvi, an account that you all should subscribe to. Prithvi he seems to be trading well. He seems to be over there making some money. So follow that dude. He's also funny and a longtime supporter of Algorand, if that's your thing. All right. So this is better. So I need to not mirror the image, I guess. The only unreasonable reason to invest in algo, which I mean seriously, besides everything going on, cheap and hated, that's usually a good invest. Mm-hmm. Guys, so the Euro USDC pool on, I'm imagining Pact, is a meager 300%. So probably terrible and permanent loss. Because there is obviously, but those things move so small, so it can't be that bad. All right, guys, we did it. How do we feel? Do we feel good about today? I know we started late. The past 2 days, there's been a bit of a late start, but I'm showing up, folks. I continue to show up. Tiny Man. Oh, it's Tiny Man. My bad. Jeez. Make an assumption and get smacked down. All right, let's just look at prices real quick before we go because I'm interested and you should be too. Just kidding. All right, so algo. It's exactly the same. I've not moved. It ticked down, guys. I'm not moving the markets. Damn it. But that's okay. Bitcoin is exactly the same. CoinDesk, you got anything? No. Exactly the same. We just get to see how Polygon plays ball. That's it. All right. All right, folks. Well, hey, I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up. I say I hate saying I appreciate you, and I say it every damn day. So what does that say about me? Stop sharing. There we go. Look at that. Look at me. Look at me, guys. We made it. Prices. Deja vu. Yep. The prices are deja vu. Well, again, folks, thanks for showing up. Thanks for continuing to show up. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'll be back. And I'll keep doing this Monday through Friday at around 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll try to make it more on time. I'm glad to hear that the stream didn't lose a ton of quality because it's a lot cheaper for me this way. So, in bear markets, non-profitable companies have to, take down the costs. Have a great day. I'm going to buy an axe, and soon we will be debuting which axe I have decided. I appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow at 12:30.